two. Apple juice for two.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Apple Juice for Two. I would consider this a special episode of the Apple Juice for Two late night series. I would say this is actually probably the first episode of Apple Juice for Two tonight live. That is right, folks. Right now, I'm about to mukbang 3 street carnitas tacos from San Miguel's Tex Mex restaurant in undisclosed location because we are not going to dox ourselves. I also have a certain kind of waitress. Would you mind bringing me that bottle of wine? I will also be introducing our guest shortly in a second. We do have a guest here with us tonight. Thank you, waitress. But first off, before that, our wine of the night. If you see through this bag. It is a Toscana 85% Savigny's and 10% Cab, 5% Merlot. So it's safe to say that this is a shitty blend, probably. And we'll see how sick it makes me tomorrow. Anyway, I have high hopes for these carnitas street tacos because San Miguel's always delivers. It is always great. No, I said the name earlier. I just didn't say location. They have multiple locations, so we're in the clear. Speaking of off camera, folks, ladies and gentlemen, I need to introduce to you Brevin Stallings. He is a host of Apple Juice for Two. You may know him from there, or also you may have a piece of wood in your house in the terms of furniture. Brevin, welcome.
Fuck! Thank you so much.
It is a thrill to have you back, my dude.
I am thrilled. Feels so good to be on this set.
What's been going on with you, man? How's it been going?
Exactly what you said. Putting fucking wood in people's houses.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I cut sticks and I put them in your house.
Cut sticks and fuck chicks?
That's right. You know me.
Cheers to that one.
Cheers to that one.
Woo! It's Friday, baby.
This is real liquor. It looks like water, but it don't feel like it.
This ain't high school, baby. Well, Brevin, I don't know if you heard from the monologue, but I am going to be mukbanging 3 street carnitas tacos here.
No kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. How do you feel about that? Do you like carnitas?
I like tacos.
Well, what if I told you...
I have to be honest, I don't know what carnitas is.
It's basically slow roasted pork. Really, really good.
I do like pigs. Pigs are very tasty in many forms.
Okay, what if I told you, that I have for you some chips and salsa to share with me?
I would say ole.
Ole, ole.
Not like in a racist way, just...
Eat racist.
Just get off my dick, okay?
Get off my dick.
I just love chips and salsa.
Okay.
I would... Okay, like, just seeing a brown lunch bag twisted up this way at the top.
That's probably a good idea.
With little grease stains, you know you're in for happiness. Like this.
Yeah.
This only comes from chips from a Mexican restaurant.
You can kind of hear the music coming off of it. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Oh, it smells so good.
I bet. Can I get a sniff?
I can't tell you how many times working at Starbucks, someone would order to go from the Mexican restaurant down the road, and it would just. Already. All right, wait. It just enlightens the whole shift. Is that a radish?
Yeah. I know they go all out for their garnishes.
Do they?
All right, give this a sniff.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really good.
Okay, and see, the most important part is the au jus schlop sauce.
Yes.
That you schlop on.
Okay, guys,
Anyway,
listen up.
I'm going to pass the baton to you while I start mukbanging this.
Okay, good. Because I want to touch on something that Cameron just touched on, and it is the concept, not even the concept, but the truth, the reality of schlop.
Yeah, thank you.
Our
schlop theory, if you will.
If you don't have schlop in your life, and I'm going to explain it, but if you don't have schlop in your life is missing something, and that is schlop. Schlop is, I would say, in most, a collection. It's a collection of flavors.
A triangle, probably.
Yes, sure. Why not?
Triangle.
Yes, it could be. I think in most ways, a meal. like a chili. A chili is a schlop. You take a bunch of ingredients, you throw it in, and you create a schlop.
Let's start from the top. What is a schlop?
A schlop is, like I said, a collection of foods. It all comes down to the consistency. Schlops they are not liquid, but they are not solid. They are the perfect aqueous in food, which is schlop.
Medium.
It's schlop. Like I said, chili, it's not a soup, but it's not, I mean, depending on how you make it, typically it's not solid whatsoever. It's a schlop. You could
You need a spoon.
and most stews, I would say, are a schlop. Like rice and bean type stuff. That's a schlop. A lot of Chinese food ends up becoming a schlop on your plate. All the rice and meat and vegetables and sauce, it all conjoins to become a schlop.
A can of Bush's baked beans. You're looking at schlop.
Exactly. And the reason you need to know about schlop is because if you are a young adult living your life, you got to pay the grocery bill. You got to pay food, and there's a certain percentage in every person's life of eating out to buying from the grocery store for their grocery bill. Everyone wants to max out the grocery bill instead of the eating out because it's cheaper. And honestly, it is better. It tastes better when you make your own meal and you buy the ingredients and you have an intent of this is what I want, and you go out and put the work in and do it. It tastes so much better, and it is cheaper. It always is cheaper. But the key to doing that, the way to make it the easiest to max, especially if you're trying to, okay, this is getting a little niche, but like if you're trying to bulk on calories and you're trying to eat a certain amount, make a fucking schlop. On Sunday evening, no one's doing anything. I don't need a napkin, but I'll take it.
For chips?
Okay, yeah. Oh. You make a big pot of schlop, whatever schlop you want. Chili schlop, chicken noodle schlop.
I don't care. It's
rice
your schlop.
and bean
You
schlop.
do whatever you want.
Just a schlop.
Uh-huh.
You make a ton, and then you keep it and eat it. And you save money, you enjoy it. It's easy, like schlops are easy to make because it's all one thing. There's not like, oh, you got to do this thing and then this thing and then this
Right.
thing and then blah, blah, blah.
Do it at
no,
this time.
you just
Time it
fucking
all right.
toss it all in, schlop it up.
It's usually a one-pot endeavor.
Exactly.
And if it's not, then
That's the
you're,
key.
you're on the outer rim of what a schlop could possibly
I think
be.
that is the key to the schlop is that it can all be put in one
It's a
pot.
key characteristic for sure, at least, to say the least.
There could be different
like,
timings.
I don't necessarily fully scoff at the idea of cooking, like, sizzling some meat, sauteing it up, maybe some veg.
Yeah, every now and then, like it's nice to cook up a steak and asparagus and potatoes. But for your life, for a lot of people, that can be daunting because we all live busy lives. We work hard, and we need schlop.
You work hard, schlop hard.
And if I'm not telling you what to do, but if you're not making schlop, you should seriously consider thinking about it.
All I'll say is that schlop revitalized my life.
Yeah, schlop changed my life. I can say that for a fact.
So take that, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Off topic, switching gears here. Brevin, I'd like to offer you a virgin bite of one of these carnita tacos. How do you feel about that?
I feel ecstatic.
Well, you fucking...
I feel like I'm living.
All right, take a huge, big-ass fucking bite.
Oh my gosh. I love you, Cameron.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I do
Oh,
expect it to be returned.
Oh, don't worry. I got your back, homie.
Here, use that paper towel.
Oh, I got to eat this. It's a bunch of cilantro. I love cilantro, though.
Oh, yeah, cilantro is a great herb.
Okay.
I need to take my baby. How do you feel
It's
about
not
that?
schlop, but it is so good.
Yeah, no, this would not be considered a schlop.
No.
And it could be a common mistake because, the insides are kind of sloppy. I mean, this is like obviously meat. It's very physical, not viscous at all.
No.
So-
You could not put it in a bowl.
Correct.
Or you would not put it in a bowl. If you don't put it in a bowl, it's not schlop. If you can't contain all of it or one section of it in one container, it's not a schlop. It's all one homogeneous solution.
Also, if
You-
you can't,
look.
if you can't save it for a week and a half without it getting better, then it's not schlop.
And if you think we're just drunk, you can fuck off, because did you hear the word like homogeneous solution? We know what the fuck we're talking about. Schlop is life.
Do you see what I'm eating right now? My stomach is so full, and my blood alcohol content is like 0.
Listen, straight up, if you guys haven't figured out that we know what the fuck we're talking about, even when we're wrong,
When
then
will they find out?
you just like don't believe anything we say, but take it all into consideration.
At least
That's
show
what
some
I would
goddamn
say.
respect.
I'm gonna say that again. Don't believe anything we say, but take it all into consideration. What I'm saying is we definitely could be right, but if you don't think we're right, then don't believe it, because we're not always right. So don't just believe us, but everything we say you should take into consideration. That's what I'm saying. And if you don't
Well
think
said.
that makes sense,
Fuck off.
yeah. I wasn't going to say that, but I mean, it kind of fits.
I said it for you.
I was going to say it more politely, but you just shouldn't be if you look, real talk, if you think you know everything and you think you cannot be wrong, or
You
that
probably don't.
or just if you don't think you should accept opposing views, then just go away, live your life in denial, and enjoy it.
Bye bye.
Because I know that life is hard, because you are you're wrong. Because everyone's wrong. Everyone fucks up.
And you're fucking sad.
That's part of being human. But what makes you a better human is learning from your mistakes.
That's a great point. Yeah,
That's
I'm
not
gonna
even
check on the
funny.
camera real
That's
quick.
just true.
Oh my god, these cartoon.
Cheers to.
Here, one side.
Oh, I should have read the moment. I saw you were getting up, and I tried to cheers, and then I don't know, dude. My hand is greasy as fuck. It looks like I put lube all over my hand. I don't know if it's from that. I think it's from that taco. Do you see how shiny my hand is from there? You see this. Also, shout out to Yerba Mate. It's organic yerba mate. It is the most delicious energy drink.
And this is not even a paid sponsor, but
Not at all.
we absolutely love yerba mate.
It just
Guayaki.
it's
It's fresh.
It's such a tea. I feel like tea is similar to wine in the way that it's. Oh, what tea are you having? Oh, I'll have a sip. I don't think I'm ever like this one, but tea isn't as pretentious as wine because it doesn't get you drunk. So there's no ulterior motives that people are trying to cover up. Like,
When people are drinking tea, they're generally trying to get better.
yeah,
Because they're trying to get off coffee or something or stop drinking alcohol.
like there is some caffeine. So it's like you want to do something
Right.
with your life, and you appreciate the tastes and flavor and notes of a good tea. Because I fucking love tea. I appreciate the hell out of tea. The place that I live, the state that I live in, has the only tea plantation in my entire country.
Shout out to Charleston Tea Plantation.
And tea, like sweet tea, is a very southern thing. I feel that in my blood. I fucking love sweet tea. It's not because I'm from here. It's because it's delicious. I don't understand people who don't like sweet tea. I mean, power to you, but like my brain does not
they'll
understand.
drink Code Red Mountain Dew, but not sweet tea. What
Exactly.
the fuck is
Like,
that?
I can get that. Oh, it's too sweet. Okay, sweeten it less. Like black tea, iced with a little bit of sugar, is bliss. It's summer.
Honestly, black
It's
tea,
life.
sometimes with a fuck ton of sugar, is
that
bliss
too
on summer
dude.
day.
When I drink that, I think of
Like as much as a soda though. So don't like,
yeah, like that.
like-
That reminds me of like a good luncheon at a church
Yeah,
on Sunday
that's a
in
good
the
point.
summer.
yeah, it's honestly
Just
true.
like good fucking bad for you fried food
Mm.
made with love. And there's a ton of sugar in that sweet tea because they want you to enjoy it. And it's delicious. I could talk a long time about tea.
Keep going, my friend. I'm
It's
still chewing.
it's so crazy how you take a plant and put hot water on it and it makes you feel something. Wow.
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 No, that's great.
I was about to take a shot of this. I don't need a chaser for wine. Does anyone do shots of wine? Maybe if you're like 12
Yeah, that's a
or
good
something,
point. Probably
and
12
you have no tolerance and you're really young, like do shots of beer, because you need to take it slow. Because if you take shots, you got to space them out at least like 10, 15 minutes.
Shout out to San Miguel for the little thing of rice. That's a nice touch.
Oh, thanks.
I know, right? Yeah.
What is this? What do you say, Malbec?
Dude, it's like a bunch of different. It's basically just the rest of the shitty ones that they did not use.
The label makes it look like a textbook. Yeah, it sucks.
Thank you.
Eh.
Meh.
Anytime I drink, wine tastes better.
Yeah, it's true.
Could be a lie. Could be my brain telling me.
Now, honestly, even though it is simply just a Tex Mex restaurant, San Miguel truly has probably some of the best street tacos I've ever had in my life. In any of the highly culturally accurate suburban areas of the colonialized United States. Jack, you understand me? Okay?
Look, Jack.
Listen, Jack. 4 and 7 Sears department store on the Amtrak when I was a senator in Baltimore on the Senate floor. Okay? And that's it, Jack. That's how it goes. That's how it's going to go.
It builds back the economy.
It helps the economy.
Do you want to hear true art?
True art? Oh wait, dude. Switching gears. I would love to see a collab between MGK and Joe Biden.
Nose pierced. Wait, cigarette perfume? Is he saying she smokes cigarettes, so she smells like cigarettes, so it's like a perfume?
That's probably what a lot of girls do these days, to be TBH.
Cigarette perfume. It's so easy to be Machine Gun Kelly.
That's a good, yeah, it really
because
is.
there is nothing
to him.
There's nothing complicated or nuanced or interesting about him.
It's just like, how would this character archetype be?
Exactly, like
that.
I
And
feel
it's the most obvious choice.
I feel like he has to know that he's just always playing a character. Because why would you want to perpetually be a niche?
Did you know he
Because
used to rap?
People, yeah, no, he is a rapper. Like the Machine Gun Kelly, it is a rapper, and he now is just like, I guess I'm a punk rocker star or something.
A punk rocker.
So I'm receiving intel.
From what intel sources? Great chippings also.
Anyway, I didn't. How old is Machine Gun Kelly? Machine Gun Kelly, like 30. He's got it. Let's do it. Let's do a fun little test.
Sure,
game.
hack that mainframe.
Over under 27 and a half.
Over.
No, 28 and a half.
Over. He's over that, yeah.
29 and a half.
Over.
So you think he's 30?
Uh-huh.
I think he is too. And if he is, we're going to roast the fuck out of him.
Haha, you're old. No, I'm joking.
No. It's not because he's old. It's because of the way he acts for his age. He was born a day before me. In a different year, but birth dates. In 1990. So he's 32.
Yep.
Okay, so there's nothing shameful about being 32 whatsoever. That's still considered young.
Yeah.
But once you hit your 30s, that's when you start to settle into being like more mature and knowing who you really are and just doing you.
Right.
Or you try to, at least. I know there's probably still a lot of 30-year-olds who feel like kids, which makes sense. But to be 32 and just completely change your whole image, and also Machine Gun Kelly really projects images a lot, I feel like. He's always trying to be perceived as something.
Well,
he's never just is. He's not just
That's a
machine.
good point.
He named himself Machine Gun Kelly. That's so
What's
stupid.
his real name?
I don't fucking know.
Look it up.
Probably like
Brandon.
Colosius Gracious. Colson Baker. So he's
God.
just a nobody. He's just a normal dude, and he wants to project any image he can to gain attention. And if it includes dancing on a table like he's Blink-182 20 years ago, then so be it.
Okay, here's a question. Do you think Megan Fox screams out for Coulson or for Machine Gun Kelly?
It's a great question because my brain instantly next went to Megan Fox because that makes me just think she's got a ton of issues.
Of course.
Who the fuck could be with Machine Gun Kelly?
Wow. Just think about
What
that
do
for a
you
second.
talk about?
That's a good point.
What, like, did you see that buffet?
Yeah.
They so many
cigarette perfume.
like, do you think he thinks about life? Do you think he thinks about space? And like
He probably does in that he's like, yo, what if I played a concert in space?
okay, this is actually kind of making me want to
Interview Machine Gun Kelly?
like
Let's have Machine Gun Kelly. You're on the show, if you're watching, open invitation to come on the show whenever you want.
Coulson, this shout out to
Coulson Baker.
like I want to see a documentary of him or make one. Like I want to.
That's a good point.
I want to know.
Ken Burns should get on
It
that.
really is just okay. This is something I think. The more you observe a person, and especially famous people, like there's biopics of people's lives. The more you get into that kind of stuff, the more you realize all of that is just a psychological analyzation.
Uh-huh.
Which is fascinating. Like psychology is very interesting, and human psychology is what the most curious thing to me is how much it shows that we as humans are just another animal. Like we are part of the animal kingdom as humans. We just happen to be a billion times more intelligent than any other animal, and are more capable of anything. So we are the dominant species, but we still are animals, and we are governed in part by our biology and genetics, and that's all just part of being like a squirrel gathers nuts because it's a squirrel. Humans smoke weed because we're humans.
Hey! I'm joking.
So
That's true.
Machine Gun Kelly is a human. That's my favorite part about celebrities, honestly, is that they still are just people. And some of them do have like some grandiose image
Imagine
of
Machine Gun
themselves.
Kelly getting dressed in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, how does he
Because
choose outfits?
The thing is, you never really know what's going on in a celebrity's mind. They could be completely full of themselves and totally vapid because all their lives have been told they're amazing. Or they could still have like some really fucked up trauma from their childhood. And it doesn't matter how many times they're told they're amazing, they still feel like garbage. So like they're just a person. Machine Gun Kelly clearly has some shit going on because I'm not saying he's not a normal person in the sense that if you're not quote unquote normal, that there's something wrong with you, but the things he does not appear to be because that's who he is and he just wants to express himself. It's more like he wants to be cool and he's stuck in 2002. It's really bizarre. But he's
Okay, wait, can I ask you this
been
then?
One more thing. He's been allowed to be in beef with Eminem. So all things off the table. We can shit on him as much as he wants because he's been at the highest like as far as rap goes, whether or not you like him, Eminem is one of the best rappers ever.
He's one of the god tiers.
He just is. I don't personally like him, but I understand and respect him as a rapper.
Yeah, that for sure. All right, let me ask you this then. How do you explain Machine Gun Kelly's success?
Probably younger people. I think the internet is so accessible now, and the internet is so dominating in what makes people successful.
YouTube, Facebook,
All them other channels.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, I've listened to I guess the only rap I've really listened to of his is like of the diss tracks to Eminem and shit.
I need to listen to those. I haven't ever
Because the thing with rap too is it's like you don't even. Well, really, who like what is good rap? Because on one side, there's very artistic and poetic, well written lyrics,
right.
and then on the other hand, which is something I understand because I'm the kind of person who most of the time I listen to music, I'm not focused on necessarily the implied message or very much less even the lyrics. If it sounds good, I like the sounds are what
Like
moves
texturally
me.
of the actual music.
If I like the sound of the song,
sound
I will listen
design
to the
and
lyrics and be like,
timbres.
oh, what is the song really about?
Right.
Same with rap. Like there's a part of it, especially trap music, where like it just sounds cool. Like you hear it and you feel like a badass. Like you just feel like I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm a thug.
Right.
And that feels good. Like you feel confident and you don't care about what other people think. I don't think Machine Gun Kelly has either of that. So to answer your question, I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
That's. I mean, I don't either. And I don't,
Maybe he was
honestly a good. It's a
I do need to
fucking
listen
mystery.
to more. He might be, but he can't be. It can't be his lyrics because he's a dumbass.
And also, he just can't be good.
He's like a perpetual 16-year-old,
It's true.
and he's dating Megan Fox.
Yeah, what
are
is
they
that
married?
about?
Don't they married now?
No,
not that I
no,
care.
no. I don't
but
think so.
They're not even like it matters. Like marriage
yeah.
in that celebrity realm means nothing.
Just look at Kanye and Kim.
Exactly. They got
You could've
married,
seen that
had
coming
kids.
from I literally saw that coming from day one, and I'm just little old me.
That's the thing. Like that shows me my idealistic side where they'd been together for so long, and they have 3 kids now.
Yep.
4, 3. I mean, celebrity relationships. It doesn't even make sense. It's
Yeah.
just it must honestly suck to be famous.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just such a completely different life.
You are on just like another side
Because
of the whole culture. You know
because
what I mean?
every person has access to view you in the light of the media,
Yeah.
which may or may not be accurate, and
Uh-huh.
you just have to accept that, and everyone knows that you are rich and successful, so it makes it hard to trust anyone.
You're spitting straight facts here.
Dude, especially if you're a successful, attractive female that's famous, dude.
I know, right? Because people
must be hard.
People they also will right away take your career for granted. You know what I mean? Oh, like she's just a pretty female. Honor of Women's Month, March, by the way. But yeah, no, it's fucking wild, dude. They live on like just a whole other side of society. Mm-hmm. But they still eat the same street tacos, same carnitas.
Yeah. That's true.
At the end of the day.
like they have access to the same shit.
Well, because
they
you know
have
what it is
Verizon.
when you think about it, it's just another industry. You same way how like like oil refinery workers are on another side of that process. You're on the other side of houses being built and shit like
Yeah.
that. The actors and famous people, they're just on the other side of your entertainment products and the things that make you smile.
I gotta say, if there's one thing that I've like realized from being in houses that are in the process
housing
of being
industry?
built, there is so much sawdust and dirt in between your walls and under your flooring that you don't know about because
You hear that, folks?
the process of building houses, because what's still crazy to me too is like even in we are living in the most modern era. We always are.
That's actually a great point, dude. I never thought about that.
Yeah, we're not living in the future.
I think scientists just figured that out too, that we're living in the most modern area.
Like
era.
But if you pretend you're living in the 1970s, we're living in the future.
well,
So I blew your mind there. But anyway, my point is,
That's a good point.
we're living in the most modern age ever of Earth ever. Our houses are still built out of fucking trees. You know? Right? Give me a reaction. That's fucking... It's kind of crazy. Like even the richest people, their houses are built out of trees. Okay, yeah, there is a lot of metal. Skyscrapers are built out of metal, but primarily the majority of domiciles are built out of trees. They're like the structure, the skeleton is made of wood.
Okay, let me ask you about this then.
Go.
How do you explain bricks?
Like how they come to existence or why they're...
Well, just like, you know.
How do I explain them? What do you mean?
What are they up to? What are their bricks really? What do they really
their
want?
motive?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't... They don't... So also, they don't build... The house isn't built out of bricks because bricks are what? Like 4 inches wide? It's cinder block. And cinder block, which if you've ever seen a cinder block, it's hollow. There's like 2 holes in it, right?
Right.
So they build the wall of the cinder block. There's like cement shit in between the layers, but there's still those holes. So what they do, they stick rebar, which is short for reinforcement bar. It's a bar of steel. They stick down in it all the way up all those layers of walls, and then they shove cement all up in those cracks in those holes. That shit's solid. But still, most of the houses are made of trees. So I guess my point is, even though the internet and technology and screens, I feel like really it does something to our brain that like takes us out of reality because it's such a
sweet berry wine.
It's such a virtual, electronic created world that our brain exists in so much out of the day, every day, that we forget that we still live in nature. We still live in the wild, in the woods, and
it's just all been mostly cut down.
All the buildings and infrastructure you go into is in nature. It's just on top of it that we place it on top of. So I don't know. My point is that's just, I guess
it's just fucking sick.
It's just a cool thing to realize, like, oh yeah, we all still are fucking animals living on a rock in space, and
well, it just kind of puts it all into perspective. I'd say, really.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting intel. Keep
Keep
talking for a sec.
You're good. Anyway, well, so I mean, I can't rave enough about how good those 3 carnitas street tacos were. I mean, Brevin.
They smell good. I had a bite. It was delicious. My hand was a mirror. It turned into a mirror.
It was oily.
It's like an alien infection.
Dude, I'm like comfy and I'm getting slow. I can't think of much. I'm not as fast and sharp.
Okay, well then let me give you some other crazy, like,
God.
Just think about the main skeleton of the majority of houses, like, that really give it, because shelter is just it's
are my
shout out Ray on bass. It closes you off from the outside. Like, I would say, oh,
dude,
fuck, dude.
Cut.
The majority of the houses and the majority of those houses is just trees and drywall. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how you just you build a little frame, 4 little frame walls from 2x4s, and then fucking put some drywall on it, and boom, you have a building.
Yeah, it's
so simple and easy, and I think just because we've grown up in these drywalled 2x4 cases that we just think inside outside, but humans created these buildings a long time ago, and it is still crazy. Also, completely side note,
switching gears,
completely irrelevant from the topic. I saw an Ohio license plate today, and it said birthplace of aviation. Oh my god! And I gotta say,
that's actually wrong, right?
Yeah, because fucking North Carolina, first in flight. That's the birthplace of aviation, you dicks.
So that's they're stretching it
exactly. And I saw it and I was like,
what the fuck?
Not really.
Yeah,
and the fact that you chose that thing shows that you have absolutely nothing else good to say, because you have to lie about the one thing you can say.
And also they're bitter.
Yeah. Because the Wright brothers were these 2 crazy motherfuckers who wanted to fly and made it happen.
Crazy guys.
Like, their design is the same as planes today. I guess the point of this episode is that humans are fucking crazy.
It's a celebration of humans.
We put humans on the fucking moon.
Okay, you hear that? We fucking make Carnitas Street Tacos. Well,
One day you're gonna order carnitas street tacos on the moon, and you're not even gonna give a shit. And
fucking damn it, dude.
And I'm trying to tell you that drywall houses are cool.
And
But
we're sitting here being taken for granted.
And there's tons of shit in your walls that you don't know about. Because it goes in there, they throw up the stuff over it.
Dead rats.
And it gets covered.
Stolen, laundered money.
It gets caulked and painted
cobwebs. Fucking spider webs.
over. Also, if you start working in the trades, specifically with house building, you're going to say caulk more than you think. And it stops being funny because like you're literally just trying to communicate, we're going to caulk this. It's also
what an awful word to have to say.
There is a distinct difference between cock and caulk.
Right.
Do you hear the difference?
Yes.
There's that L, that caulk.
AULK.
Caulk.
Alk.
I'm gonna caulk that, not cock.
Well, can we agree that it's not a pleasant word to say? Caulk.
No, but I enjoy saying it every time because my
you heard it there first, folks.
My career necessitates that I say the word caulk because I need to communicate that we can caulk that.
Well, because you're the caulk commander in chief.
I sometimes do caulking, but most of the time the carpenters put the wood up and then the caulkers and painters make it look as good as it can be.
Gotcha.
But I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Nothing. That's just, yeah. Nothing.
Well, I mean, what have we learned?
I've been blabbering. I don't even know.
We learned a lot. We've covered a lot of ground, and I'm full.
Your house is not worth as...
And you know what I think we should do? I think we should play some video games.
Yeah. If it ever, at some point in your life, you are building a house, I don't mean like physically building it, but you're paying to have your house built, you do need to go to the job site while it's being built just to make sure it's not a complete fuck up, but just don't put your nose in everything because it's going to stress you out because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't go perfect.
This was my mom.
That gets fixed. Yeah. Like,
I love you, Mom.
Especially with like carpentry and woodwork, shit goes wrong. It just happens. That's life. But a lot of it is fixable. You don't want to see the fixing. You just want to see the end product. If the end product is bad, then say something. But don't observe every little detail of it going on because the people, if you didn't buy like really shitty subcontractors, they know what they're doing. They're going to make it work. Just let them do it. Look at the final product. If you're satisfied, then you don't need to know there's dust in the walls. You don't need to know that because you won't notice.
Does it affect the resale?
The people that
or is it against code? Is it against code?
No, because it wouldn't get passed.
Okay.
You have to pull permits to build stuff.
That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, they inspect houses and shit for living.
Yeah, because you are physically allowed to build a house without permits, but most likely, like 98%, you won't be able to get electricity in there. You won't be able to get plumbing in there.
Wi-Fi.
Because
forget it.
Those people will not install it if you don't, if it wasn't permitted.
Yeah.
It is like, people think, oh, buy property, you own the property. No, you don't. Would you consider it owning a property if you're not allowed to just build whatever the fuck you want and do what you want on it? You don't own that. You're allowed to be there by the government. Remember that. Don't trust the government, and house building is good because that gives me work, I guess.
I'll start the true music right now. Thank you for watching, everybody. We're very excited about this new Apple Juice 2 Tonight show live.
We didn't sound too drunk.
We probably are a little bit, but this may be behind a paywall. We'll see.
And if you're curious on more house building tidbits, just let us know.
Brevin might start a house building wood shop.
Yeah, I'll tell you how to build a house.
And also,
start to finish.
Take it easy. That was great stuff.